Hello everyone, I'm MONIKA RANA. This is Himachal 365 and you're watching Hillquest News channel. Let's start with the headlines. UGC norms not met, 5 Himachal Pradesh universities without vice chancellors. Stone of public utilities complex laid in Una. Chandigarh bus service to Himachal Pradesh restarts today. Efforts on to make Himachal Pradesh a natural farming state. ITBP rescues the injured tracker from 18,570 feet in Himachal Pradesh. Ropar SSP discusses ways to check interstate drug peddling with the Himachal police officers. NIA arrests key conspirator in Bangalore riots case. In 5 years, 5 CMs of different caste. Om Prakash Raj was a bizarre power sharing formula for Uttar Pradesh. One nation, one ration card possible because of digital India, said Prime Minister Narendra Modi. 2.8 million households go tap water this year under Jal Jeevan Mission. Now news in detail. UGC norms not met, 5 Himachal Pradesh universities without vice chancellors. 5 private universities in the state are without vice chancellors as they have failed to comply with the direction of the Himachal Pradesh Private Education Institution Regulatory Commission. The 5 universities are APG Shimla University, Bahara University, Indus International University, Maharishi Markandeshwar University and Shulini University. The post has been lying vacant since last year after a 3-member committee constituted by the education regulator pointed out that the vice chancellors of these universities were ineligible for the post. They were either overage or did not have the requisite qualification and experience as per the UGC norms. Stone of public utilities complex laid in Una. Satpal Singh Satti, chairman of State Finance Commission, laid the foundation stone of a public utilities complex in Una city yesterday. A parking lot for 154-wheelers would be constructed at a cost of rupees 1.5 crore. Toilet blocks and 6 shops would also be part of the complex, which would come up on the government land between the district Ayurvedic hospital and the main bazaar. Sati said the facility would be constructed within next 6 months and would benefit shopkeepers, patients and public. Chandigarh bus service to Himachal Pradesh restarts today. With a sharp decline in COVID-19 cases, the Chandigarh Transport Undertaking CTU has decided to restart its bus service on all routes to Himachal Pradesh from today. Similarly, the buses will now run as usual for the neighbouring states of Punjab and Haryana. An official of the department said they had decided to restart interstate bus service on long routes as most of the states had given major relaxation in the restrictions imposed after a sudden spurt in COVID-19 cases. Initially, the buses would ply to Himachal Pradesh during the daytime. After getting response from passengers, they would start night service. 11 buses would go to Himachal Pradesh from Thursday, that is from today. Efforts on to make Himachal Pradesh a natural farming state. The state government is promoting natural farming in a way so as to double the income of the farmers by the end of 2022, said Chief Minister Jairam Thakur while addressing the national webinar on realization of a mission natural farming among smallholders. Chief Minister Jairam Thakur said to promote natural farming in the state, the government was implementing the Prakritik Kheti Kushal Kisan Yojana. He said that this would not only boost the yield of the crops but also reduce farming inputs. He said the Subhas Palekar natural farming was emerging as favored for agriculture practices to reduce farmers' direct cost while boosting the yield and farm health through the use of non-synthetic inputs sourced locally. He said 9.61 lakh farmers of the state were being encouraged to adopt natural farming so that Himachal could become a natural farming state of the country. As many as 1.28 lakh farmers have already been trained in natural farming and were motivating others to adopt the same. ITBP rescued injured tracker from 18,570 feet in Himachal Pradesh. In a life-saving operation, personnel of 19th Battalion Indo-Tibetan Border Police ITBP rescued an injured trekker from 18,570 feet on the Srikhand Mahadev route in Himachal Pradesh on Wednesday. In a risky high-altitude operation, the ITBP personnel carried the injured person all along 18 kilometers from Srikhand top of Srikhand Mahadev track to nearest road head Facha on a stretcher. The entire route was full of high-altitude hazard challenges in which the Jawans rescued the trap tracker in a highly professional manner. The mountaineers of the 19th Battalion ITBP have brought the injured safely and reached the destination route this afternoon at 3 p.m., said ITBP. The injured was then handed over to the civil administration. Ropar SSP discusses ways to check interstate drug peddling with Himachal police officers. Ropar SSP Akhil Chaudhary on Wednesday held a joint interstate coordination meeting with police officials of adjoining Himachal Pradesh district of Una, Bilaspur and police district Baddi, Barotiwala and Nalagarh. They discussed measures to check the pilferage of synthetic drugs from pharmaceutical units located in this area. It was decided to create the database of pharma units in Baddi. The SSP said after committing a crime, miscreants often take shelter in the bordering areas of other states to evade arrest. It was decided to install CCTV cameras at entry points and on highways and lay regular nakas on main as well as internal roads to check the movement of miscreants. The SSP said intelligence sharing would help keep tabs on criminal activities. NIA arrests key conspirator of Bengaluru riots case. The National Investigation Agency NIA on Wednesday arrested an alleged key conspirator in the riots in Bengaluru in August last year that left 4 people dead. 38-year-old Syed Abbas, a resident of Govindpur, was arrested from Bengaluru. A spokesperson of the agency said, Abbas is the ward president of the Social Democratic Party of India in Nagawara in Bengaluru. He was produced before a special NIA court in Bengaluru which sent him to 6-day custody of the agency. Over 3,000 people went on a rampage in Bengaluru on August 11 last year. In 5 years, 5 CMs of different caste, Om Prakash Rajbhar's bizarre power-sharing formula for Uttar Pradesh. Ahead of the 2021 Uttar Pradesh Assembly election, Suhaldev Bharatiya Samaj Party SBSP President Om Prakash Rajbhar has come up with a strange power-sharing formula for Uttar Pradesh. The former Uttar Pradesh cabinet minister said that if his 10-party Bhagidari Sankalp Morcha wins the next year's Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections, there would be a new chief minister every year, representing a different caste. He also expressed confidence in Bhagidari Sankalp Morcha's ability to secure a comfortable victory in the polls. One nation, one ration card possible because of Digital India, said Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday said that the government's flagship Digital India mission had enabled the implementation of the One Nation, One Ration Card scheme and helped ease access to services for millions of people during the COVID-19 pandemic. Interacting with beneficiaries on the completion of 6 years of the Digital India scheme, Prime Minister Modi said direct benefit transfer had helped send money to crores of people using UPI people to transactions worth nearly 5 lakh every day. The One Nation, One Ration Card scheme, which was made possible under the mission, has especially helped migrant workers. The Supreme Court on Tuesday directed all states and union territories to implement the scheme by July 31. The top court has also issued a slew of directions asking the central government to distribute dry ration among all migrant workers free of charge until the pandemic situation subsides. 2.8 million households go tap water this year under Jal Jeevan Mission. Jal Jeevan Mission, the government's flagship scheme to make piped water available to all, has provided about 2.8 million households with tap water connection in the first quarter of the year. Additional Secretary and Mission Director of National Jal Jeevan Mission, Bharat Lal, said on Wednesday, "We have to build on this momentum. We have to ensure that various works planned for 2021 to 22 were implemented with a sense of urgency." Jal Jeevan's reports show an increase of 43.9 million in functional household tap connections since August 2019, when the mission was announced. The chief objective of the mission is to provide piped water supply, that is Har Ghar Jal, to all rural households by 2024. So this is all for this time. Stay connected and keep watching Hillquest News channel. Thank you.
हेलो हिमाचल, हिमाचल 365 टीवी सूचना, समाचार, मनोरंजन, एजुकेशन और भी बहुत कुछ लेकर आ रहा है।
This is Himachal 365 TV and you're watching Hillquest News. I am Garima.
मैं मोनिका राणा।
मेरा नाम है आशीष।
ये है हिमाचल 365 टीवी और आप देख रहे हैं हिलकुश टीवी न्यूज। हम जल्द आ रहे हैं पूरे हिमाचल की ताजा तरीन खबरों के साथ। हर तरह के समाचारों के लिए देखिए हिमाचल 365 टीवी और जुड़े रहिए हिलकुश न्यूज के साथ।